Good evening, League. Happy Tuesday. It's the recap and power ranking video that you've all been waiting for. This was one of the worst weeks I can remember in fantasy football. But you know what? They don't ask me to comment on that. They asked me to comment on the league and the matchups, so I'm going to do just that. We're going to keep it straight and to the point in this league. Now, like many of you, I will peruse the internet. I will read the occasional newspaper article. Did you happen to catch the one today? Local local friend joins fantasy football group. Commissioner gets berated with attacks for letting him into the league, and he stinks up the place. I don't know what to do. I invited Chris into this league. He claims he will destroy us all. With that being said, let's begin. First matchup of the week. Let's get into it. A heavyweight bout between Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Hot Dog Shit. All right, you want to get the quick and dirty on this? Dylan had no one scored 20 points and had 4 players combined for less than 10. About half his team combined for less than 10, and no one scored more than 20, and he won by 20. That's all you got to say. R.I.P. Joe Burrow. Dylan's still alive. Chris is technically still alive, but you don't want to be in this situation if you're young Christopher, first year in the league, 5-game losing streak, yada yada yada. You can go on for days, but in any event, next match I'm going to get into is the Kentucky Bowl. I got my shit pushed in. Andrew beat me by 40. Dalvin Cook's a monster. Travis Kelce's good, but that's all I have. Andrew doesn't really have a quarterback yet, but stay tuned. He's got a pretty good team. Next up, we got Keshman Mostert versus Sally Stubbs. Now, Sal's team's come down to earth a little bit lately. Kirk Cousins, 23 points. Only scored 84, did Sally Stubbs. But Tui put up 117 with riding the coattails of Justin Herbert. Pittsburgh defense, Darren Waller, Devontae Adams. Tui's got a really good team. And he beat Sal 117 to 84. Next up, we got Hollywood versus Bordeaux Servers. Now, this was the one that we said earlier in the week. Somebody's season's gonna end. Came down to Monday Night Football. Tyler Higbee, he needed 7 yards. He got 20. Kyle wins 81-80. 4-7 versus 3-8 at the end of it now. Stokes is sadly done. It was a great season, Matt. Not really, but 4-7. Kyle Karp stays alive. 3-8. Matt Stokes' team is all but done. Next, we got President Harris versus Kim Jong-Koon. Great matchup. Came down to Sunday Night Football. Pat had Pat Mahomes go almost just far enough to get it done, but it wasn't enough. He got 22 points. Needed 29. Gorman relied on, once again, Kyler Murray, Adam Thielen. DK Metcalf had a quiet game, and he had 10.6 points. It's the squad. He's got a really good team, especially if he gets some RB2 contributions. He's got a really good team. Both these teams are really solid. But Gorman advances to 7-4, and Pat falls to 7-4. Big standings fluctuation this week. And then last matchup of the week, we got Chiquita Banana versus Skinny Kyle. Chiquita Banana was able to pull it out. Robert Woods couldn't have a Monday Night Miracle. Russell has had trouble with his RB2 spot as of late. If he gets anything out of his RB2 spot, he probably wins this week. And tight end. But, he put up 92 points with 2 guys essentially scoring 0. So it's pretty impressive. But Luke was able to pull it out. Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs, all double digits. Ryan Tannehill, 22 points. Luke got 100 points and he won. Simple as that. Let's get into the power rankings here. It's a really weird week. Let's start at number 12. Look, I'm not going to mince words. Hot Dog Shit. Number 12. I'm not going to say. No, I'm not going to say. Number 11. We have Matt Stokes. Now, Matt, I'm sorry. Just 3-8. Not getting the points you need. Fewest points in the league other than Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who will be coming in at number 10 in a few seconds. But it's just a tough season for Matt. Made 43 moves, doing everything he can, but just wasn't in the cards. First place last year, don't forget that, people. Number 10 is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No Joe Burrow. No problem, apparently, when you play Gaz. Ain't many problems to come across. But 4 and 7, only 870 points, fewest in the league. He's coming in number 10. Number 9, we have everybody's least favorite trooper, Fat Kyle, Hollywood. Kyle just doesn't seem to score points. I don't know what else to say. 8 is me. My team stinks. 7 is, people are going to push back on this, but number 7 is Skinny Kyle. Russell needs to figure out his RB2 situation. If he does, the team's going to ascend. But right now, I have more points than Russell, and my team stinks. So Russell's coming in number 7. 6, we got Luke, whose team is starting to turn it on. If you look at previous videos, I said Luke's team stunk. I was wrong. I'm an 8th place manager. I don't know what I'm doing. Luke coming in number 6. 5, we got Sally Stubbs. Sal's team has kind of gone cold. Still the 3rd most points in the league, but it's been a rough stretch for Sally Stubbs. Number 4, we got Ketchman Mostert, and I just put Tui at 4 as opposed to 3 because I got to see the team healthy. It was a good week this week. 4 is a good ranking. 7 and 4, over 100 points a week, or right around 100 points a week. This has got a good team. No bones about it. He's got a good team. 3, I got Kim Jong-un just because of the upside of Christian McCaffrey. I think there's a lot to be proud of there. 1,090 points. Both Pat and Tui have pretty favorable points against. Only person with less is Russell. But in any event, they put up 100 points a week. They deserve to win. They're not 7 and 4. They're good managers. They do a good job. They Tui 4, Pat 3. 2, I got President Harris coming in at that VP role. He's right there. Tom's got a great team. If Tom was healthy, he'd be the best team in the league. Doesn't seem to ever get the luck, but he's number 2 this week. And number 1, I got Andy. He's got Aaron Jones. He's got Dalvin Cook. Doesn't really have a quarterback yet, but most points in the league. Has a healthy points against. He's 7 and 4. He's got Dalvin Cook, and he's got 3 receivers who get a shit ton of targets, and Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, and Cooper Kupp. So he's got what you want. So to recap, 12, 11, Stokes, 10, Dylan, 9, Kyle, 8, me, 7, Russell, 6, Luke, 5, Sal, 4, Tui, 3, Pat, 2, Gorman, 1, Andy. That's the recap. Look forward to our video tomorrow, the preview, because we got 3 games on Thursday. It's a big Thursday. Get your picks in, get your waivers, and get everything in. It's going to be a big final 2 weeks to see who can make the playoffs. Looking forward to it. I'm nervous. It's going to be interesting. R.I.P. Joe Burrow. See you tomorrow.